Today I wanted to tell you the story of why I own this thing. Every year at my old high school there was this sort of talent show thing where you could do anything you want. You could dance, you could sing, you could play some music, you could do a skit, you could make a video. There were a lot of things you could do. All you had to do was take an audition, and if you were good enough you got to go and do your thing. Through all my years of high school I always wanted to take part. However, because I was an audio engineer and part of that side of the whole production, I never really got a chance to do anything with it. And then about 2 months ago I got a text from a friend of mine who said that he had a plan for an act to perform at the show and that we'd been accepted in already. So I was sort of pulled into it, but I didn't mind because I really wanted to take part. Fast forward a month and I get asked to also help out the technical side of the show. Of course, for me this creates some difficulties because I really want to perform, but then they needed my help. They actually genuinely needed my help, I found out when I got there. So perform or help out, perform or help out. I found a way to do both. Now obviously the mask has something to do with the performance, otherwise this story would be completely, utterly pointless. I'm getting there. A week before the show we went over to school because there was an open day, and we went around to all sorts of teachers telling them, hey, we're taking part in the show, we would like to ask you if we could take your picture and use it in our act. And surprisingly a lot of them said yes. There were only 2 or 3 teachers who said no, which was a shame because they were actually quite vital to certain bits that we'd written specifically for them, but we found suitable replacements. Up until this point we hadn't actually really done anything with our performance. We'd thought of the general flow, but we didn't really have any idea of what we were going to do, because the way we do these kind of things is we just improvise. We get up on stage and stuff just happens, and hopefully it's entertaining, hopefully it's funny for the audience. But we decided, since our piece was going to be 10 minutes long, that we should at least prepare a little bit. We should coordinate some things, and that was a good idea because the main thing in our performance was dancing. And you may not know this about me, but I could possibly be the single worst dancer on the face of the earth. But who cares, it was fun to do. So what we did was we made some dummy masks, small versions of the final big ones that we wanted to make, and we got to practicing it. And basically what our performance was making fun of 25 different teachers by taking a certain song and then coming on dressed as those teachers with the mask on, doing a funny dance or you know, something really inappropriate. For example, there was one song we used, it's called Gay Bar. You may know it, hopefully you do not. And we took 3 teachers who, you know, the kind of people where you're like, is he gay, is he not gay? We took their masks and we put on something quite extraordinary. In case you were wondering, yes, that is where this outfit comes from. I do not own this for any other reason. I may be weird, but I'm not that weird. Okay, maybe I am that weird, but no, just no. We pretty much had our entire thing mapped out, and we had to perform it in front of the directors because before they would allow us to do it during the show, they wanted to make sure that it was alright. And they absolutely loved it, which was great for us. This performance was masks of teachers. Now, I'm not a teacher, so why do I have a mask of my own face? I am the kind of person that would just go ahead and make a mask of their own face, so that could be a reason, but that's not it. Because I went to combine the audio stuff with the performing stuff, I got a special thank you at the end, and I thought it would be appropriate to come on wearing this. And from the reaction from the entire room, I think it was kind of appropriate. So this one was a bit more rambly than I wanted it to be, but what are you gonna do about it? It'll have to make do for now because it's my sister's birthday, so I'm not gonna be taking too long here. So yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow with a brand new video, and nothing. See ya.